Okay, everyone, look where we are. Feel like I got here a little bit late. We're getting to the point of the year where it gets as early as possible. It gets light out. It's just shy of like 5:15-ish. It's light out. So we're here about 5:30. But I decided I'll probably set up today. Figured why not, right? Make a little bit of money, sell the bubbles, walk around, try to find some treasure. So let's see what we can do in the first part. Well, the second part, but the first part. You know what I'm saying? Try to find some treasure out here. Let's do it.
Out of the bag.
Don't need teeth to enjoy our beef. All right. Tell you what, holding this metal is cold. It's cold. NFL 3D aircraft. Still stockpiling my pewter. This place called Silver Plate Buyers, but I don't bring it there. But if you're really interested, really want to deal with it, I think they pay you about $5 maybe or so. It fluctuates on their website. You can ship it to them. They pay you for pewter. If that is something you're interested in doing. This is my favorite vendor over here. Goodbye.
No fabric, I can tell. I didn't know what that was. Oh, I have like a type shop on the side of my I had twirls do thousands of dollars of damage to them.
Okay, the holes in the street, right? Are they loose or are they in that?
Oh wow, what a blast from the past. Now they're all like, huh, whole collection of them. That screams late 90s.
Yeah, real good. All right, I gotta get this.
Plastic. Oh, a spider in there. Interesting market. So all these cones here, I've probably talked about this a million times. All these cones are reserved spots. I guess you can kind of show up whenever you want, but truly amazing how like the daily vendor spot is completely, I won't say completely filled, but it's filled in a lot for the time of the morning. And all these reserved spots, your regulars, your seasoned vets aren't here yet. Usually it's vice versa. Alright, this is hilarious and it kind of sucks. Literally the guy right over here is selling bubble wrap and I'm setting up right over there. This might be fun. I can't wait till he comes over and says something. So the other guy selling bubble wrap is actually pretty cool. Hey, what's happening, man? Just one?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was talking to the other guy. Our guy's name, I think, is Paul. Pretty cool guy. It's kind of funny because, like, I think a lot of people see other people and they're just like, oh, that guy's competition. But reality is, like, we're all kind of, like, in this together. And it's not really seen so much as competition or cutthroat in my way. He's also only selling the large bubbles, whereas I have mostly all small bubbles, which are these guys. Hello.
Hello. Hello. I want to get one of those for you.
Okay, that's right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
that.
I'll take 2 of these. Those are hard for me to store, man. I got one. It's like a big wheel in the middle of my basement. I'll take 2 of these.
That's what I would do.
I stack them up like that, but the other one's like.
Yeah. Some people use they have it on a pole.
Oh yeah,
them,
yeah.
just roll it down.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. But no, I have when I use them, I have them stacked on the ground.
Yeah.
Large rolls kind of pain.
Almost knocked over a expensive painting the other day because I bumped into it.
Oh jeez.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, man. So, like every flea market, everyone does it a little bit differently. This flea market, they come by at a certain time and collect the money. They have a clipboard, so I don't know what the clipboard's about. My flea market doesn't do a clipboard. They also don't give you like a receipt. Oh, they ask you if you want a receipt. I've never been to a flea market where they do that. I think at Columbus, they give you a receipt as you pay, but you pay when you go in. But yeah, this flea markets, they have it organized in the right way. But yeah, that's how they do it. They come around, they collect the money. It's $15 for a spot. They also don't bust my chops at all about parking. And they know my vehicle's a little bit bigger, and they know sometimes 2 big vehicles or 3 big vehicles get lined up, so they end up having just an empty spot, and they're perfectly fine with that. It's weird how every market is just a little bit different with how they handle their spots and money and paying for spots and how you reserve a spot. But yeah, this is a pretty big area. I don't know how wide it is, but this is definitely wider than mine. By about maybe 3 feet. It should be around that. Yeah, I mean, some are a little bit different. Might be off by 10 feet, 15 feet, but I can say this is 500 feet.
And the big one's 500 too?
I don't know what those are, because they're just a different size bubble.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
For the bulb, SM is for small, M is medium, and smaller on this side, mediums over here, large over this way.
Well, I was gonna say, hello.
What's that? The dollar table in the middle of the...
Everything's $1 down the middle today. 6 for $5, any of the dollar items. DVDs, CDs, VHSs, $1 a piece, 6 for $5, 15 for 10. The more you buy, the more you save.
All right, so I made it home. This one flowering tree slash bush, whatever. Oh, don't want to grab that. It's like a hornet or something. Oh, geez. Me and bees aren't really on friendly terms anymore. This thing smells amazing. Not the best for allergies, but it does smell amazing. Yeah, I haven't really checked in much on my garden on the channel. I know I did that one video on my garden, and quite frankly, it was really cool to go to a flea market today. I met a lot of new people who watch the channel, met a lot of other people who have always been watching the channel, I've been watching it for quite some time. Truly, it's awesome. It really is. It's cool to see everyone and share kind of a similar passion for this, whether it be flea market, treasure hunting, just everything we do on this this channel itself. So it's really, really cool to meet everyone. I just want to kind of make note of that. It really is fun. And I had a lot of people talk about my garden. Even today, someone asked me how my allergies was. Someone asked me how the garden's going. Someone asked me how salsa's doing. It just feels good to just be a part of a community that kind of shares a similar love for the same kind of things, if that makes sense. But this is the garden. I did think about cutting off a portion of plastic, but all my flowering, or I should say, all my plants look great right now. They really grew a lot since I did the final installment of my garden build video I posted on Sunday. We'll go over here. This is probably gonna be pretty stupid to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So, kind of what's going on. I do water this every single night. And like I said, I was going to remove some plastic because I had a lot of suggestions for that, and that's the reason why some of the tomatoes looked rough. But they all kind of just grew up, and all the yellow leaves kind of either fell off or just disappeared because there's not much on it. It's they look really, really healthy. So I'm going to stick with the plastic, I think, for this year. And if things don't work out, I'll probably change things for next year. That's my guess. But this right here, I don't know what all these fuzzy things are supposed to be on this Hungarian wax. I don't know if I should clip them. I don't know if they're seeds or there's something that you're supposed to clip off. I'm thinking, well, I'm not thinking much right now. I was going to even take a bite of this guy, but this was honestly the hottest pepper I've ever had in my life, so I think I'm going to avoid doing that. That is, I think, a bell. No, that's a Cajun pepper. I did have one jalapeno on this guy. I gave it to my brother. My brother said it was the spiciest jalapeno he's ever had. He said this thing had no kick to it, but the jalapeno was the hottest or spiciest jalapeno he's ever had. What are the odds? I almost died eating that Hungarian hot wax, and I think jalapenos aren't that hot. But he said differently. Eggplants also starting to form some flowers. The dirt is still very moist, so it has some wetness to it. But yeah, it definitely needs some water, which I'll water tonight. But the dirt's looking good. We need water also just here in the state of Pennsylvania. I'm sure all along the East Coast kind of been hit by a really weird late spring. Hasn't rained here in, I don't know if I talked about this the other day, it hasn't rained here in about 3 weeks. Like I said the last time, it rained for, I think, 4 days straight. But yeah, it hasn't rained here for 3 weeks. This tree is not looking the best. The pond has algae, and the algae just literally will not exit because the water level is so low. So what the heck. It was a fun day. I sold probably half of my van load of bubble wrap. The other guy who was also selling bubble wrap was pretty cool. He knew who I was. I didn't know who he was until I talked to him, but he knows a couple other people who are also kind of in my community of buying and selling. So it was kind of cool just to like talk to him and talk kind of about bubble wrap. But yeah, it was a fun day. Thanks for tagging along. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. Thanks for staying for my TED Talk of my garden. And yeah, till next time. Have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.